Okay, this here is where we are at now. This is the hitch we threw on her. It's a Demco 12.5 pound surge brake. As you know, I ran out of 8-inch, so I had to use 2.4s for this last bit here. That's why the join. And the bracing runs down right straight through it to the front. That's the configuration we're using for bumper pull. Once we get back to town, we're going to be building another piece that fits in here that works as like a gooseneck. So this will be, that point will be right here, or maybe right here, and this body, the body of this will be back here somewhere. Maybe we'll see. It might be directly under it, might be back a bit. So we'll see how that works out. This whole thing was built without plans. It was just what come into my head, I guess, so to speak. I guess it looks a little ratty, but I think it's going to work good to get back to town. Like, this van here is a 1-ton, so it should pull that pretty good. It's not going to be that heavy up in the front anyway. All the weight's going to be back over it as if it was a 1-ton dually again, like it used to be. I do think it'll hold quite a weight if it has to. On a truck though, like, I mean, mounted above the axle like a fifth wheel would be. That hitch, I think, or that jack, I think, is going to have to be replaced with another heavier one that sits right in the front, or maybe one on each side. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'd like to go electric too, because that hand cranking's for the birds. It's for the hand crankers. So that's kind of just sort of how it's going to look right now. It's going to be skeletoned back like this, and then when I get back, I'll do some more stuff with it. Lights and brakes are getting wired up tomorrow and plumbed or bled tomorrow. As you can see, I got the line basically just kind of run up here for now, but it's just thrown in. It's not even hooked up or nothing, so it's going to get hooked up and screwed into place and held down and configured so it doesn't snag or catch on stuff. I'm going to try to invent my own one-man brake bleeder. I missed a weld right here. I'll have to replace that one like that side. Anyway, I'm going to make a one-man brake bleeder out of a pop bottle and a little air pressure. Some of the ideas I got off YouTube I'll throw into there. And yeah, kind of thinking now I might just throw a camper on that and shorten that bed up so that like a 10-footer could fit in there or something. Well, I think I measured it out so that it'd have to get cut off right above the eyes, spring eyes, front eyes, cut forward for a 10-footer or something like that. And then we'd have like 6 or 8 feet of deck out back for hauling a little bit of wood from the bush, whatever. Who knows? It's all a bunch of if ands or what ifs or could be's. So far, this is where we're at. And I think it's gonna work well. Like I said before, these rods were 16-year-old 6010s. They'd been wet, they've been dried, they've been wet, they've been soggy, moldy. But they welded pretty nice. Only a few bits of porosity, and I mean, I think it's gonna be, these rods weld beads are going to be fine. I mean, they don't look that terribly. The metal, once it goes through that melting process, I think it's just about as pure as it ever was. My welds aren't nothing perfect or nothing real pretty, but they should hold. Yeah. And I did it all up there. You can see the old Big 40 Miller. Yeah, so. That big deck actually should come right off of there. Go on my other trailer I'm making. I got an old 1-ton dually camper that was just nothing but rot, so it's all the camper's gone. It's probably going to be a trailer too. Well, that was another story, another documentary, and we'll show you that when we get to that. So yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to show you the new hitch. The welding, some of the crappy welding I did. Just threw this together in a hurry because I was in a hurry. And imagine that, Kenora, Ontario. Couldn't find 5/8 bolts. Had to use Ready Rod to make my own bolts. Weld nuts on, so ran out of nuts, so I still need to get 4 more 5/8 nuts to put 6 in each side. And yeah, this is a nice little tourist town. You can't find nothing here. Couldn't find PVC pipe. Anyway, another story again. It's, you know, we painted it not too long ago, some of it, not too long ago. Once this head's welded out. Still got more welding to do, want to do. Like inside and up and under here and that and all these joints and such. I want to put a piece down here too to tie it into that frame rail. I got a little bit of C-channel 3-inch left, so that'll be that'll tie in there. And that'll just give it something stronger to pull on instead of just that little piece. Whatever. Put some lights on it. Finish it up here and there, or little bits. It'll be a good work trailer if nothing else. Good work trailer, or preferably a little camper, bush camper for the dogs and I. And we'll see where she goes. Thank you. Over and out.